Hey guys, today's Lost Sector is Aphelion's Rest in the Dreaming City. For a real quick Arc Titan review, we're going to be using Thunder Crash with Thruster, but you could use any class ability. I like to use Catapult Lift, but you could get away with any jump. Seismic Strike, but you could use Thunderclap. I'm going to use Storm Grenades, but Pulse Grenades would also work. Onto the aspects, Touch of Thunder is going to make our Storm Grenades create a roaming thundercloud that tracks nearby enemies, and Pulse Grenades are going to start creating ionic traces. Knockout is going to let us heal our health on melee kill. Moving on to the Fragment, Spark of Feedback. When we take melee damage, we'll deal more melee damage. Spark of Shock will make our Arc Grenades jolt targets. Spark of Magnitude will make them last longer. And Spark of Resistance will make us take less damage while we're surrounded. Moving on to the weapons, I'm going to be using Riptide with Choke Clip to stun the overloads. I will also have a Trace Rifle for the overloads, just in case. Leviathan's Breath is going to be for boss damage, as well as the Unstoppables. Looking at the artifact mods, the important ones are Thunderous Retort. This will make our super deal more damage if cast while we are amplified or critical. Electric Armor will make us take less damage while we are amplified. And Lightning Strikes Twice will give us increased grenade recharge for a short time after we throw a grenade. Moving on to the mods, since this is a hybrid build, we're going to have a hands-on and an Ashes to Assets. And we're going to use a Siphon mod of whatever gun we think is going to be our primary weapon. Looking at the gloves, we're going to have a heavy-handed and a firepower, so we have two different forms of orb generation. We're going to be collecting these orbs with powerful attraction and thruster to fuel emergency reinforcement. As well as emergency reinforcement, though, we want these orbs for recuperation, innervation, and absolution. And the exotic of choice today is Heart of Inmost Light. Alright, starting out with the Lost Sector, we're going to start out by shoulder charging his Thrall to blind him so we can attack this Unstoppable. Unfortunately, he turned his head right at the last second, so it's going to be a little bit more annoying to kill him. I'm just sitting here waiting for the finisher button to come up. I'm going to run past everything straight to the overload. I'm going to stun the overload with Spark of Shocks on my grenade. Two shots for the overload, two stops for the Unstoppable. Then we're going to run straight to where the boss spawns. Killing some adds as we go, because this boss does have a weird spawn condition. There's an overload up here to kill. Now we just need to start killing everything in the room until the boss spawns in. There's no champions with the boss, so once you kill the boss, you can loot the chest. That's all there is to it. Happy farming today.